What's up, people? Welcome to another exciting episode on 360 Vibes, your one-stop shop for everything and anything you can think in the world of entertainment, music, comedy, fashion, and of course, we're here to give you all the gist in the world of entertainment. My name still remains Fit SJ, and it's an exciting episode today. Guys, just sit back, relax. Lots of juicy stories we have for you today. Alright, we'll quickly go on a short break, but when we return, guys, I have many things I want to say to you today. Yes, a lot of things we want to say to you. Stay tuned and don't go anywhere. Welcome back, people. So guys, you know I'm not here alone. Of course, I cannot be on the show alone. I'm here with my pretty girl, Queen. Hello, Queenie.
Hello guys, welcome back to the show. It's a girl, Queen Alex Reina.
All right, people, guys, I have an amazing person here today on the show. Now, this person has really done a lot of amazing things in the industry. Yes, the Nollywood industry precisely, and he has anchored lots of movies. He has featured in lots of kids, and this person has really affected lots of life with his movie plays too. And he started acting in 1973. Yes, and he's also a director and he's also an actor. Now, guys, it's none other than Jude Chukwuka here with me in the studio.
Thank you guys. I'm honored to be a part of this.
Thank you so much, sir, for coming.
Yes, sir.
So, well, basically, you've been in the whole world of entertainment, like Nollywood. You've been acting and everything, and it says you've been acting for a long time. So can you tell us like your experience, how we describe your journey so far? Over more than 30 years you've been acting. So
32 years, is
yes.
it?
Yeah.
So how long, like how will you describe your journey to us?
It's when I say 32 years, it's 32 years I've been earning money from acting.
Wow.
That's why I said, you know, the journey starts when you start earning money.
Yes.
Everything you have done is nothing until you start making money off it. So the 1973 thing was, you know, Archbishop Olubunmi Okoje was just appointed the bishop, the Catholic Bishop of Lagos.
Okay, sir.
And was visiting the parishes under his this thing. So I was a member of SS Mulumba and Davis in Lawanson.
Okay.
You know, so we had a skit for him. The I've forgotten it. It's off from the Bible, but I remember before
The show
before
ends.
the show
Yeah.
ends.
Okay.
So I played one of the thugs. They were supposed to waylay this guy and beat him up. Then
Okay.
you know, so but unfortunately, after all the rehearsals, I took ill on the day of the performance.
Oh. Wow.
I took ill on the day of the performance, and after the performance, the bishop actually came to my house to see me.
Wow.
Yeah, you know, those were days that you see men who were men of God because they were humble. They were, you know, what's his business if he doesn't see one person? But to him, it is one of his sheep.
Okay.
So the fact that it's not there, it behoves him to go seek him out, like Jesus said
Yeah.
in the parable. You know,
Yes,
if you have 99 and one is missing, you abandon the 99
Yes,
to
and
go
go look for the one.
Those were the days when men of God were men of God.
God,
you know?
true.
You know, so it was a great experience, and that was where it started.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow.
So
Okay, so for the upcoming actresses,
actors and actresses.
actress and actors, so what will be your advice for them? Because you know, going through this journey, it's from the early stage, it's actually a lot.
Oh yeah.
It's actually a lot.
Believe me, our industry was the height of discipline.
Then
You know, when we
we're just
were, you know, let me give you a classical example. When we say call time is not when you come. Call time is when you start work.
Okay.
But majorly today, call time means when you come.
Yeah.
You know, my directors will tell you, the fact that they open the bank 8 a.m., does it mean that the workers come 8 a.m.?
No.
You understand?
Yes.
So the workers would have been there
Before,
to open the doors to customers by 8 a.m.
Yeah.
That was the true example of what call time actually
Was.
meant. You know, so call time is not when you come. Your call time is when you start to perform. So, but that has changed today to meaning, which means it has taken a lot of discipline off our
What's meant to
industry.
be, yes.
And I look at them today, it's like being an actor is an excuse to be rude. Being an actor,
Yeah.
being an actor and actress is an excuse to be reckless without facing the consequences of their actions. They take actions without looking at the consequences.
Consequences.
Later.
Yeah, but you know, when we were acting, every man knew his position. You understand? You had
Yes, sir.
those that were ahead of you that you idolize and respect and all of that. But today, somebody has done just 2 films.
Yeah, and he's
And,
already
and it's like
I've arrived.
up and coming has become a title. You know, those things I just mentioned are the basic differences between our era
and the
Yeah,
present.
and the present
Now.
crop of actors.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
We see ourselves also as messengers. We see ourselves as instruments
To
of
pass
pass message. You understand?
Exactly.
But these ones today don't see themselves as instruments. They see themselves as instruments of making money
Yeah.
and aligning with politicians and
Exactly.
bankers, and you understand.
Yes.
We were the people these people sought after. But today they are the ones seeking after.
Wow.
So there has been
Wow.
a shift, a paradigm shift, and it makes it impossible to begin to compare the eras.
Wow.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
We still do that. You will find in my generation disciplined people who can hold a home when they are married, even when
Yeah.
as actors. A good example, look at Olu Jacobs and Joke
Yes,
Jacobs.
yeah.
You understand.
Yes.
Look at Greg Odutayo and his wife,
Yes.
Debbie.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes.
Look at, we have lists of those, but today it's more glamorous for an actress to announce divorce than to
Yes,
marry.
to marry.
You
True,
So
you
the
understand?
competition is high out there.
No, it's not just that. That is part of the discipline I'm talking about. It's not just discipline as in because it's a job. It's because you know in yourself that people are watching me and they
Okay.
are fashioning their lives
Yeah.
after me. When a young person divorces these days, he looks back and say, at least, this is so and so,
Yeah,
who
done
is
that
on social,
and
so
Yes,
why is
that
my
means,
own
why is
different?
mine
You understand?
different? True.
And it also reduces the pain threshold. When we were working, okay, let me give an example. I shot a scene not too far ago, 2007.
Okay.
That's not too far ago for me, right? We shot a scene 2007, not too far ago. There were no LED lights like this.
Yeah.
We had redheads and all that.
Okay.
And these are tungsten lights. They are very hot. Now, we were shooting day for night in a mud house.
Wow.
So they had to block every source of light into the house.
Wow.
And we had redheads in a mud house.
Wow.
So at some point it felt like a bakery.
Wow.
But you had to do that job.
At that point.
You had to do it. I can't imagine today's actors or actresses going through that,
yeah.
they will blow for you. You know, and so I've come to a realization that today's actors are more of models. Because an actor will act despite, as long as he has been engaged to act, and these are what it takes to achieve that thing. He will subject himself to that process. So that's why I say an actor will act despite, but a model will not act because of. Will not. There's no fan here. I can't act. It's too hot. How can I be using? How can I use kind of body cream and you know? You understand?
Yes.
And these that I've mentioned are the basic differences between our era
And now.
and what is happening.
Now.
True.
And you know, I'd rather look at today's actors and look at them in the face and say, you either want to be an actor or you don't want to be. So you better learn to act despite and push away that not acting because of. Because all things will not be equal.
Okay.
We are sister.
Okay.
So
Alright. So well, we've come across a lot of deaths recently concerning great actors, legends that have been in the industry like you have, and they just pass away, like Mr. Ibu, Mr. Amache, and a lot of them. And there was Pop, Junior Pop June. So what do you have to say concerning this? This in general.
We will break the trend into two.
Okay.
Junior Pope was an accident.
Yes, it was.
Yes, it was.
And Ibu and all the rest, and Baba Suwe, Amici, Monango, and all that.
Health
failures. Let's address the accident first.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. You see, the industry is for all comers. There are no standards.
True.
There are no standards. And it is not peculiar with the acting industry. No. It is just that there are no standards in Nigeria. Or there are standards, but they do not enforce these standards. You see, it could be that there are no standards, or there are standards, but they do not enforce these standards. Let me give you a classical example. Are there standards of the size of a room in Nigeria?
No.
That's the point.
You just choose whatever.
You understand? If you are looking for a house, that's why you know. What the hello? Is this a room? You know, they'll tell you this is. Go and meet agents. Tell them you are looking for a house. Then they will show you different kind of rooms. Then you'll be wondering, so where is the standard? And because of the ensemble of actors, you can't but have safety measures. You understand? But in Asaba, they can do it anyhow and nobody will. Yeah, Junior Pope is popular. Yes, but not as popular as Uzwa Rukwe. You understand? Junior Pope is popular, but not as popular as Shafi Bello. Junior Pope is popular, but not like Effiong. You understand? So when you have this ensemble, include myself included, Gideon Okeke was on set, you know, so you don't have a choice but provide the most basic of safety measures.
For everyone.
Life jackets, this, that. Okay, me, I can swim, so I'm not afraid of whatever happens on the boat. But what about those who are as heavy as rock? Boom, they just go under. We will not say because they cannot swim, then we leave them to their fate. There must be a basic thing that holds everybody equally. Okay, but that is not enforced in smaller productions like that caused the death of 5 people in Asaba.
Yes.
You understand? Yes. So if you have a production that involves some measure of risks. Every production has some measure of risks. As simple as this.
Okay.
Somebody can trip and hit his head here.
Yes,
Or
just an accident.
step on a naked cable. Our wife will be zip jeans. You get, so there must be some measure of protection for these people. Okay, what about insurance? How many of us care whether our production houses have taken out insurance on us? That should we get injured or in extreme cases die? What does our people who depend on us live off of?
True.
They don't talk about that. You understand? So
Yeah.
that talks about the accident deaths. They are avoidable by enforcing safety measures. But what about these other sets that fall sick and all that, they come to social media? It is simple. When Baba Suwe died,
Yes.
I was on set with Dele Odule,
Okay.
and
You heard the news?
we were on set when we heard the news.
Oh.
I was on set with Dele Odule and Jide Kosoko, I Know Gold and all that. We're shooting a project in J4. So when the news came to us, the fans came. Why do we let our veterans die and things like that? Why? I wanted to respond, but Dele Odule told me, well, let me answer this question. And I wouldn't have answered it like he answered it. He said, okay, that when you are an actor, they didn't just born you and you became a star.
An actor, yes.
You must have gone through a process. You have a family. How did you relate with members of your family when you became a celebrity? How did you relate with your friends, primary school and secondary school, when you became a celebrity? How did you relate to your church members or mosque members when you became a celebrity?
Yeah.
You understand? So when you have issues, these are the first lines of defense before it comes to the press. If it comes to the press directly, which means there is a problem basically with your relationship and those people around you.
True.
You understand?
Yes.
Now, talking about those who broke down and all that, we lack discipline as actors. Very few of us will see things and walk away and say, no, I'm not interested and all that. Anything I can afford, I don't fight for it.
Oh, okay.
Even if I can't afford it, there's this level of discipline that says, let it go, and you walk away.
Later.
But you see people drink bottles and bottles and bottles of alcohol and all that, and they even brag about the brand, how exotic it is, how this,
Different types.
and they drop bills close to 4 million naira just drinking.
Wow.
I am from the ghetto. I live in Lawanson. I was born in Lawanson. So whenever I get to Lawanson and the boys are saying, let's drink beer, I will tell them, I won't give you beer and contribute money for your diabetes. So you better choose one now.
Yes.
So because when you come down with sickness, you are, that guy is mean. Whereas you are the one, me, that I'm paying for the drink. I'll drink 1 or 2 bottles.
Yes.
You'll see people drink 7 bottles. It doesn't cost me anything to pay.
Yeah.
It is just that it is your body that you are punishing. And in less than, as you grow older, you won't know when your immune system will pack up. It doesn't warn. It doesn't warn you. It doesn't give you a warning. Even if when it does give you a warning, you will not relate it to that issue until it just boom.
Breaks you down.
That is what we have in the industry now.
Wow.
The wave of sicknesses and failing health and
Just
all
going
that.
round.
Yes, I am not saying those are restricted to what I have said. We live in a wicked world. That's what they will conclude to.
Yes.
That one is also a factor that you can't sweep under the carpet.
Okay, all right, people. We quickly go on a short break. We still have lots of juicy stories for you. But when we return, we'll give you all. Stay tuned and don't go anywhere. All right, people, welcome back. We still have Mr. Jude Chukwuka here in the studio. All right, Queen.
So, Mr. Jude, there's something that's been trending concerning the cyberbullying. So most celebrities like you and most influencers and actors face cyberbullying from fans. Talking about maybe there's a case of Sharon Ojo that just got engaged and people are dragging her. So how do you face the fans and with your personal life? How do you handle cyberbullying? Maybe people even taking your roles in movies as how you are. Like in the case of Mama G, no one can literally say Mama G is a nice person because she acts like wicked roles in like movies. So people already have that picture of her being evil,
being wicked.
Also, Kanoyo, they call him the Lord of Sacrifice too.
Exactly.
So like all those characters you get to play or act in movies. So how do you tend to manage that apart from your real life and how people see you?
One thing is sure, I don't care how people see me.
See, okay.
One thing is certain, I don't live my life for the fans. I live my life for me. If it is good by me, I'll do it.
Okay.
If it is good by me, yeah. Some people say, I play too much Babalawo. I say, okay. Wait, if I don't play Babalawo, how will my family feed? Abi?
Yes.
You play native doctor, you do this. I say, okay, if I don't play it, somebody else would have played it. So why not me?
Yes.
Okay? So usually and that's a fact. That's the truest thing I'm saying here. I don't live my life for the fans.
People, yeah.
I just give you a gist when we're shooting Castle and Castle.
Yes.
Season 1.
Yeah.
When we're shooting Castle, yeah, Urban Life had everything sorted. Our lunch was gourmet, you know.
Yes,
This one,
that was not what you wanted.
and I told them, I don't eat this. Can you get me fufu and egusi soup with mburiafo, that is intestine and all that.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why I eat. And the rest actors were laughing. I said, I don't eat this in my house, so why would I pretend to enjoy it here? And you know, because Urban Life had prepared it, it was difficult for them to switch.
Yeah.
So usually I swap my food with crew members.
Okay.
You understand? They eat, we are celebrities, they prepare gourmet
Yes,
meals
I
and
know
all
that
that.
luxury.
But for the remaining extras and crew, they have this
Yes.
different thing.
Dish.
And I'd rather take that.
Than take.
Yeah, so I trade with the crew. Anybody who can buy 5 extra meat and a bottle of Pepsi will get my...
Yes.
Baba, I don't buy her. You know? And it was a very comfortable thing for me. I don't live my life for people. I live my life for me. And as long and as far I've seen it, I've been considerate, I've been fair, but I've been selfish in some areas where it has to be me and me alone.
Alone, okay.
So when you try to intimidate me on the internet, I won't answer you. I won't.
Yeah.
So what's my business? It is you that live your life for the fans that will be saying, they say my hair is too... Somebody say, Jude, you don't comb your hair. Why? I say, that's the brand. Abi?
Yeah.
And he kept quiet. He said, you don't go. I say, it's the brand. And I tell you the truth, I kid you not. People are getting used to this look now and are appreciating it for what it is.
More.
And I'll say this again. Sorry. When we're shooting Castle and Castle, before they did the captain makeup and all that and reduced the beard, Richard RMD told me, Jude, I can't look like you to save Nigeria. And I told him, people that are trying to look like you are still behind in the queue. Here I am, the way I am, we are acting on the same set. People who want to look fine and speak and span like you are still back in the queue. They still connect me to connect them to you. So if I had wanted to look like you, I will still be on the queue. You understand? And I've seen a lot of young guys who will tell me, Baba, your look inspires us. I love the way you carry yourself with your beard. It's one told me I'm wearing this beard because of you, and I said, "Hey, bro,
the brand.
one positive influence." So
brand,
yeah. I got it.
Funny enough, that's just the only one you know about.
Yes,
A lot
then
of
imagine
people might be
who are saying
that
if
look.
this Baba can
True.
look like this. Yes, I enjoy the look. Yeah.
So there's like I said, there's this movie that has got minds that's literally been everywhere. That's the origin of Lady Koi Koi.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
growing
movie.
up, I've always heard of Lady Koi Koi, Lady Koi Koi. I know that there in boarding schools we always have a story
To talk
of Lady
about
Koi
it.
Koi. To see, well, there's a lady that wears heels and everything. But when I started watching the movie and I saw the character you played, the role you played was really, really important and got my interest. Like, I was like, wow, this is real? Is there like something about this? Like, what do you feel about the story? Do you think it's real?
I give all the credit to Jay Franklin. He wrote and produced it and directed it.
Wow.
He's a wonderful storyteller. Wow. The story that we have heard and are tired of.
Yes.
he turned it into something that is compelling to watch. He's a genius, Jay Franklin.
That's good, actually.
He's good. My role is to give some bit of reality to this myth, Lady Koi Koi.
Yes,
you know, Lady Koi Koi is a myth.
You believed in it.
Yes, but my role was to tie the myth to reality, which means my father was there when the thing started.
Yes. And you knew someone.
I knew she was
so you had
part of
to
the
meet
project
exactly.
too. You understand?
You had
So
to go meet him.
that is the power of retelling stories or telling stories. You know, whichever way. The story, the myth has always been there, but he retold it with this character, which is me, to anchor it in reality.
Sure.
The people see it as a story up there, but this guy's father saw Lady Koi Koi, and he was there too.
Yeah, he also.
So that was the strength of storytelling, and that is one role I enjoyed playing.
So it was a very beautiful.
Yes,
right? I
yes,
enjoyed it.
yes.
Like whenever I get to your part, I'm like, I can't believe we have to see.
My children, you know, we watched Lady Koi Koi together as a family, and and they're like,
Dad.
no, no, this is not story. You're a herbalist from the beginning. You know, watched as a family, and everybody was having a drink, and I was listening to their side comments. Those ones that were not bold enough to share with me.
Oh wow, you know, it's been an amazing time here with Mr. Jude Chukwuka. I really, you know, ending this show, it's actually making me feel bad.
I don't want to go.
Yeah, we really have a lot we still want to talk about, but it's unfortunate, guys. We just need to go. Yes, we have to go. Mr. Jude, we want to say a very big thank you.
I am honored.
Thank you for honoring us and coming to our show. We are so grateful. All right, people, this is all we can take on today's show. See you on the next episode. Bye.
Bye.